Gotta be brutally honest, my heart is racing at 100 miles an hour, guys. Um, if you woke up today and you knew that your dream was about to come true in just a few days, how do you react? What do you say? What do you think? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to the final stream before the trip of my life. There is a lot of stuff I'm going to be talking about today, obviously. This is a big deal to me. So, first things first, let's go see who we have in the chat here, because there are tons of you. This is absolutely insane. Okay, we got Karen with the pinned comment. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. We've got Gaming Boy. Hope you're doing well. Alcra, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Sebastian, Joseph Neal, Armchair, Hawk, Michael G, Ross, Embrusp. There's so many people here. My goodness, what the heck? We've also got, who else? Lan, Yodaman. Still going through. We have Airbending Eagle. We have Kendrick. We have Riley. And I do believe that is it. Okay, if I missed your name, guys, I do apologize. Turned down for what? You don't say anything out loud, but you scream inside. The man himself. Yeah, I don't know. We're at 23 likes. I don't know what's going on there. I have no idea. Also, my computer is currently doing updates. Not gonna lie, I considered starting late, but I really did not want to start late. Hopefully it's gonna be okay. My computer is doing updates as we speak. So hopefully it's gonna be okay. I did not want to start late for this one. So, Eddie Madison, welcome in. Hope we're doing well. So we're just gonna flip over to the Chang layout, which, yeah, we haven't seen this in a while, have we? It's been a while. Okay, so let's just go get the music going. Oh my goodness, what the heck was that? Don't know what that was. My computer's being slow. Because, like I said, it's doing updates right now. I hope it's going to be okay. It might not. But we're going to see. Taking a huge risk by streaming right now, but we're going to see how it goes. Can I get my music going? I don't know. This might not work. Oh boy. Is it gonna play? Is it gonna... Okay, there we go. Okay, the music is playing. Okay. Jeez, that took a while. Okay, hopefully it's okay. I really hope it's okay. Going to continue streaming at this time instead of 1 hour later. I know the time change it mixes everything up, but it's the same time. I'm still streaming at the same time, but I know the time change, it messes everything up. So yeah, it's still 2:30 EST, but I know time change messes everything up. Stupid time changes. I know, so stupid. Okay, let's take a deep breath here. Take a deep breath. We breathe. We're just gonna relax a little bit before we start talking about things, because there is a lot that I need to talk about, obviously. So we're just gonna relax a little bit, and let's just chat. Let's just chat for a bit before we start talking about the stuff and things. So how are you guys doing today? Do hope you're having a good week so far. It's a tiny bit quiet, but I can just about hear it. Well, yeah, that's the whole idea. You want to hear it, but you don't want it to overpower my voice. The volume should be okay. You hear it? Okay, thank you for letting me know, Karen and Armchair. Jones, welcome in. Hope we're doing well. All is good. I'm going to stay as long as I can before going to work. I'll definitely go back and watch. Hey, sounds good, Game Boy. Sounds good. So yeah, we're just going to kind of relax a little bit. Just kind of relax, because this is kind of a big deal to me today. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But, yeah, it's kind of crazy to think that today, this is the last time you're going to see the Tennessee trip countdown. After today, it's going to be gone. This is the last time you're going to see it. Yes, potatoes. Potatoes indeed. Rob Gamer, welcome in. Hope we're doing well. It's going good. We're just relaxing for a little bit right now before I start talking about things. Guys, just a warning. Two things. It's going to get emotional at some point. It is definitely going to get emotional. And, you're probably going to get some chills at some point. Because when I was putting my notes together, like I was finishing up my notes for the stream, I was getting emotional. I was tearing up just putting the notes together. So, yeah, it's going to get emotional. Just a warning. Especially towards the end. So we're just gonna, again, just relax a little bit. You know, we're not gonna rush. Does everyone have their tissues? Oh, you're gonna need them today. That's a guarantee. That is a guarantee. That's to be expected. Also, if you're wondering, yesterday I canceled my stream because I didn't get a lot of sleep 2 nights ago. Because of just IRL personal stuff, so I didn't get a ton of sleep 2 days ago. That's why I canceled the stream yesterday. So, if you're wondering about that. Awesome King, welcome in, hope you're doing well today. I'll survive without them. We'll see, I don't know. We'll give it a few more minutes here and then we'll start talking about the stuff and things. I think we all know what we're going to be talking about today. No worries, made this stream so much more special and exciting. Oh, because I canceled yesterday? Yeah, and honestly, the thing with yesterday, like, yesterday, if I did go live yesterday, I was probably only going to be live for like an hour and a half anyways. Because I had to go out and do some more prep for, you know, the thing. I played Diddy Kong Racing on my N64. Very nice, Awesome King. I am from the future and I'm already equipped with tissues, or I just have them all the time right now because I'm sick, but I can still be the... Oh, hope you feel better soon, Ambrose. I'm sorry to hear about that. Yeah, I do hope you feel better soon. So, again, yeah, my computer is doing updates at the moment, so I hope it's going to be okay. I hope. We'll see. Safe travels. I do appreciate that, Eddie. Thank you so much. Nobody has seen me cry because I'm a Trogan wall with a million Trogan walls. I mean, I've never, like, full on, like, bawled on stream, but I've teared up. Might happen today, though. I don't know. We'll see. Time to start talking. I'll give it another minute. I don't cry often, we shall see. Neither do I, but it's, we'll see what happens today. No promises. Safe travels, wishing you and Grande, you and Kieran the best time. I do appreciate that, Rob. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think about, honestly. Before going down from Canada to the volunteer state, Tennessee State nickname. This is true, that is the nickname of it. Heading out now, Awesome King, no worries. Thank you so much for stopping by, I appreciate it. That end of the stream... Oh wait, the end of your stream had all? Wait, which one? The end of your stream... Oh, the end of the year stream. Yeah. By the way, speaking of ending of streams, there is a line I've been waiting to say for 4 months, which I will say at the end of the stream today, and I can't wait to say it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. Indeed, it's come around so fast. Dude, like, okay, you know what? I think it's that time. I think it is that time. So... As always, for the chatting streams, you guys know how I like to ramble. So, before I start talking about things, I just want to make something very, very clear. If I don't read the chat at all, I do apologize. I ramble. I need to make sure I get all my stuff out that I want to say. So, you know, if I start rambling a lot and I'm not reading the chat, I do apologize. Just please know that I'm not ignoring you guys, and I will get caught up as soon as I can. So, just want to let that be known. I do all the time. No, you're not, Karen. Stop it. Time to talk about Karen and the trip. Yep. Hashtag Operation Merry Christmas. You know, that's coming to an end soon, isn't it? That's finally coming to an end soon, isn't it? I'll be touching on that in a little bit. Do you, Grande, we know what this means? I do appreciate it, guys. We understand. Yeah, I do appreciate it, guys. Alright, so, we're just gonna go ahead, we're just gonna get started. Let's do this. So, before I start talking about the main thing what this is all about, let's take a little trip down into memory lane here a little bit, shall we? So, this doesn't really have anything to do with the trip itself, except it kind of does. So, I want to go back to March 8th, 2015. So, the reason why I bring up this day is because March 8th, 2015, this is something I've talked about on streams many times. On that day, I actually went to see Ariana Grande in concert. This is something I've talked about on stream before. So, to the date, that's the only time I've ever seen Ariana Grande in concert, right? And as you guys know, the Grande Gamer, that's where Grande comes from. It comes from Ariana Grande. Needless to say, I love her. I love her a lot. She is my favorite singer, right? Now, you might be wondering why I'm talking about this. That'll all become clear soon enough, trust me. But my excitement level, now at the time, again, this was in 2015, my excitement level going into that night was insane. It was off the charts, right? Now, up to that point, that was actually the most money that I've ever spent on anything in my whole life. I was also a VIP. I didn't get to meet her, sadly. I wish I did, but I did not get to meet her. But I was a VIP. I think I was maybe 15 rows back from the front. I was very, very close to the stage, right? I was very, very close. And that night, that's just one of those iconic nights, iconic dates that you don't forget about. So again, March 8th, 2015, that's when I saw Ariana Grande in concert for the first and only time ever. And again, surprise, surprise, she is my favorite singer ever. So that night meant a lot to me. Also, my mom came with me. My mom was the only person who would go with me. My mom's the best. Camdog and Savannah, welcome in. Kian, welcome in. Hope you're doing well, guys. Jonathan, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here, guys. I do appreciate it. So, that's it. March 8, 2015, right? So now, let's fast forward a little bit, a few years, to January 20th, 2018. This is something else I've talked about on stream a few times. So, January 20th, 2018, that was the day I went to see the Ottawa Senators in Ottawa. Now, if you guys know, I am a huge Sens fan. I've been a Sens fan since 2011. Or no, 2007. What am I saying? 2007. So, it's been a long time. It's been 17 years that I've been a fan of the Sens, right? Die-hard fan, long time coming. To the day, to this point, I have only seen one game in Ottawa, and that was the day that I just mentioned, January 20th, 2018. And kind of the same idea as the Ariana Grande concert. That's just one of those days you don't forget about, right? You just don't forget about that. January 20th, 2018, I saw my first and only game in Ottawa. They played the Leafs, and they lost. But it's fine. Also, something really cool, my favorite player of all time actually scored the first goal of that game, so that was pretty cool. But needless to say, that's a night I'll never forget, right? So those 2 days I just mentioned, March 8th, 2015, Ariana Grande concert, the only time I've ever seen her in concert, and January 20th, 2018, the only time I've ever seen a Sens game in Ottawa. I love Ariana Grande, and I love the Sens. I mean, if it wasn't obvious. I got the old Sens logo tattooed on my arm. But needless to say, those 2 days, they mean a lot to me, right? They mean a lot to me. SM Walker, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. My first time watching your content and now you're leaving. Oh, yeah, no, SM Walker, it's just, I'm going to be gone for about a week. About a week. I'll talk more about that later. I'm not going forever. No. It's going to be about a week. I'll talk more about that later, but, so yeah. Again, those 2 days right there, very important days in my life, right? So, basically, think of it this way. I've been on this planet for 30 years. I know, I'm 30 years old, right? I'm old, I get it. But those are the only 2 moments, the only 2 days where I have felt just this different type of excitement, this different level of excitement. I've never really felt that with anything else. Until recently. So again, just to refresh, March 8th, 2015, I saw Ariana Grande in concert. She is my favorite singer of all time. I've only seen her once. January 20th, 2018, I saw the Sens play in Ottawa, the first and only Sens game I've ever seen in Ottawa. I love the Sens, I love Ariana Grande, and those are the only 2 moments that I've felt that just crazy feeling of excitement, but that has changed recently, obviously. So, surprise, surprise, the third thing is the trip. So we're just going to go ahead and start talking about this and how this trip came to be. Oh boy, this is where I might get emotional. Okay. Again, apologies in advance. By the way, my computer is still doing updates. I'm going to check on that every once in a while. Okay, so I want to start off by talking about how this trip came to be, because it's kind of, it feels like a fairy tale. It legit feels like a fairy tale. So we're going to go back to August of last year. This is where it kind of began. So in August of last year, I went through a very hard moment. Something pretty significant happened. Not going to go into detail about it, but it made me feel awful. It made me feel absolutely awful. And again, this was in August, right? So what happened was, you know, this thing happened. By the way, guys, if I say I'm not going to go into detail about something, it means I'm not going to go into detail about it. So I hope you respect that. But yes, the point is, something happened in August, and I had to take a very long break because of that. I think I was off for like a week or something, a week of not making content. So, you know, that happened in August. So, basically what happened was, you know, like, as always, whenever I'm going through something difficult, I know there's always going to be people there for me and whatnot. But, my dad came to me one day, I forget what day it was exactly, and he asked me if I wanted to go to the falls, Niagara Falls, right? And at first I was like kind of on the fence about it. I was like, because I don't like going out and doing things, which I will also be talking about later. I just don't like going out and doing things. I'm very antisocial. Let's just say that. I don't go out and hang out with people ever. But again, he came to me one day and he asked me if I wanted to go to the falls. And again, at first I was kind of like on the fence about it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this. But eventually I ended up saying yes, and I ended up going to the falls for the first time ever. Like, actually going to Niagara Falls for the first time ever. And that, this is where I might get emotional. So we just went for a night. It was just me and my dad. And by the way, that's the only time I've ever done something like that with my dad, just like overnight like that. So it was pretty special to me. So we went to the falls, and we went to the falls. We stood by the falls. Now, if you guys have been to Niagara Falls, I'm not sure what it's like on the American side. I haven't seen the American side. I would assume it's the same thing, but I don't see why it wouldn't be the same thing. But on the Canadian side, if you look across, you can see the American side. This feels like it's a fairy tale, but it's not. I cannot make this up. I swear. I can't make this up. So I stood there, looking over that railing. I'm just staring at the American side. Now keep in mind, this was before I had my passport. This was before I even knew I was going down to Tennessee. I had no intentions of going down to Tennessee at this point. But I cannot make this up. I was looking across at the American side. And I was just thinking to myself, wouldn't it be kind of crazy if I went over there sometime soon? You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be crazy? And again, I had no intentions of going to the States at all at that point. I just thought it'd be kind of cool. Like, wouldn't it be kind of cool to go to the States one day? And again, no intentions of going there at that moment. So, there's that, right? So now let's go into September now. September is when... September, I kind of jokingly thought, maybe I'll go down to Tennessee, right? Like, maybe, just maybe I'll go down, and maybe I'll go down there one day. But it was kind of a joke kind of thing. I didn't think it would actually happen. And we're in September here, right? So I was kind of talking about it with Karen, obviously, because we talk every single day. And it was kind of like a joke thing. I didn't think it would actually happen, because in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I don't want to drive that far. I don't have my passport. I've never driven that far before. And I certainly don't want to get on a plane. So it's like, okay, we're just going to talk about it for fun. It's probably not going to happen, right? But then the conversations and the thoughts of going got louder in October. October was a very, very significant month. And I'll be talking more about October later on. But in regards to the trip, October, it got louder, right? It started to feel like more and more real. Like, wow, maybe I can actually go there, possibly. So, like, October was when I started looking into things. Just, like, prices of things, places to stay and all that. And the big thing, I'm looking at, you know, my financial situation and all that. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, I think I could actually make this work. But there was one massive obstacle in the way. And that was a place to stay. So, obviously I'm not going to... So I'm thinking, again, we're on October, right? So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, if I go down, I got to stay at a hotel. Now, I believe it was Karen that told me about this. There's what's called Airbnb. It's basically like a hotel. So I was looking at some Airbnb places, right? And just for the record, I've never stayed in an Airbnb. So I was looking at a few of them, and a few of them caught my eye. A few of them were pretty good prices. And I'm looking at one. There was one in particular. It looked really good. The price was really good. It was nice and close to where I want to be. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll do this. But then I kind of sat on it for a while, and it's like, this is just my opinion. This might be a big mistake on my end. So I do apologize. The idea of an Airbnb kind of sketches me out a little bit. This is just my opinion. Because if you don't know what an Airbnb is, basically you're renting out a room in a stranger's home. This is just my opinion. Maybe it's a huge mistake on my end. But I thought about that. I was like, do I really want to live with a stranger for a few days? And I didn't feel comfortable doing it. So what I ended up doing actually was I reached out to one of the owners of the Airbnbs, and they actually never got back to me. So I was like, okay, well, I guess this is not happening. So the Airbnb thing just didn't, I don't know. Even though the ones I was looking at had really good reviews, like really, really good reviews, the idea just sketched me out. I didn't want to do it. So that just kind of went down the drain. That idea just went down the drain. So now I'm left with one option. So if I went down, realistically, at this point I'm thinking, okay, so if I drive down to Tennessee, I would have to stay in a hotel. Right? That's my only option. So I'm looking at hotel prices, and I'm thinking, like, my financial situation, I wouldn't be able to, it's not that I couldn't afford a hotel at the time, but it would have been very, very difficult. I would have been in a financial bind if I did it at that time. So in my mind, I'm thinking, maybe I can do this, but not yet. It's probably going to be a while before I can do it, right? I didn't think it was going to happen for a while. But now we roll over to November. Now we go to November. Now, I'm going to touch on this a little bit right now, but I'll talk more about it later. November 21st. I had the most magical stream of my life. Because a certain somebody did a certain something, and I'll be talking more about this later. I just want to kind of touch on it right now. A certain somebody did something that is etched into my brain permanently. And guess what, guys? That stream is still live. It's still public on the channel. So if you want to go check it out, it's there. It is still there. It's not going nowhere. So that moment is still there. If you were there, then you know what I was talking about. So that happened. And again, I will touch more on that later. But for now, we're going to kind of step back a little bit. So now, as far as the prep for this trip, see, here's the thing. I feel like a lot of people might just look at this and be like, oh, Grande is going to go on a 10-hour drive to go see somebody. And that's it. No. This is, again, like, the whole idea for today is just to really let it all out, just explain to you guys what this truly means to me and how much prep I've put into this so far, because it's kind of insane. It is kind of insane. So the prep. the big thing is the passport. Passport was just, it was something. So the passport, I went and applied for it in December. It was early December. So now I'm going to talk about my silly photo story again, the passport photo story. So if you guys didn't hear it before, well, now you're going to hear it again. So let us go tell the story of how Grande got his passport photos. It was such a great, it was great. So what happened was I went out to a local city close to me. I went to a drugstore because my mom told me, hey, they do passport photos there. So I drove to that. Drugstore, and I kid you not, it was the same night as the freaking Santa Claus parade. Yep. Didn't know that. I didn't know that till I got there. So I get to the drugstore and the parking lot is filled. There's no place to park. So that wasn't happening. Right? There's strike one. So then I go to a different drugstore. This one I can actually get into. I can actually go inside this one. So I go up, I talk to the guy, and I ask, do you guys do passport photos here? And he said, yes, but our machine went down today. The machine went down today. Strike two. So then I try a different drugstore. But this one, I actually got my photos done. I actually got them done this time. This is where things got really stupid. So I got them done. I went in, I sat down in the chair, got it taken. And the first girl that took them, she's like, no, it doesn't look right. There's a glare at the top. It doesn't look right. So they had to call somebody else over to get the photos done. And then she takes them. But they're having the same issue. There's this glare at the top of the photo, and she can't do it either. So then they call somebody else over to do the photo. And then they do the photo. And then it looks good. It looks good. Right? But so the photo looks good. Tony meets Anthony, welcome in. So it looks good. And they go to put the stamp on the back of the photo, because the stamp has like the date and the guarantor signature line, whatever the heck you want to call it. So they go to put the stamp on, and the stamp isn't working properly. The stamp isn't working properly. So they had to call over a second person just to get the stamp to work properly. So eventually they got it. They got it eventually. Ebony, welcome in. So then I leave the drugstore with my passport photo and the stamp, and it's looking good. Oh, is my computer still doing updates? Yeah, it is. Okay, we're good. So yeah, I'll leave the drugstore with my passport photo. It's got the stamp on the back, and we're looking good, right? We're looking good. So I leave there, and I have all my info that I need to get my passport. So this is where it gets really stupid again. Again, listening to hearing me talk about all this, it sounds like it's a fairy tale. It sounds like it can't be real, but it is. So the day I drive out to apply for my passport, I woke up early, and I was immediately annoyed. Why was I annoyed? Because I looked outside and we had a snowstorm. The biggest snowstorm we had of the season. On the day that I decided to go out and apply for my passport. I kid you not. Kid you not. Can't make it up. I can't. So I go out there. I walk up to the front desk. Again, it sounds like it can't be real, but it is. I wish I could make this up, but I can't. So I walk up to the desk, and Puffton, welcome in, hope we're doing well. And the lady at the front desk says, you just guess what she says. She looks at my passport photos, and she says that there's a glare at the top, and it could be an issue. She said it could be an issue. She didn't say it would be for sure, but she sounded pretty confident when she said it, though. She was like, yeah, this glare at the top of the photo, it might be an issue. So guess what I had to do? Guess what I had to do? I had to go back to the drugstore where I got my photos done. Thankfully, I had my receipt. So I went back to the drugstore and got the photos done again. Funny enough, it was the same lady there, so she remembered me when I went in. So the same lady takes my photo again. But the same issue happened. The same issue happened. So then she ends up turning, I don't know what it is. I don't know if they don't do passport photos there that often. It didn't seem like they did. But what she actually did was she had to rotate there's like this white screen thing that goes behind you. As hello, welcome in, hope you're doing well. Oh my god. What is this? We are not doing this today. Not doing this today. Ash coming in with the 10 gifted memberships. Blaziken, Jeffro, Mr. Dill, Planty Gamer, Maddie, Casey, Bala, Cozy, and Pea Shooter, and Lady Papa got the gifted memberships from Ash. That is crazy. What the heck? We are not breaking Grande today. I'm gonna get broken more than enough this week. No breaking Grande today. I'm going to get broken enough this week. But seriously, Ash, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Schneidog, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Goodness gracious, what the heck is that, man? But anyways, continuing my thought with the passport photos. So, the lady has to take the photos again, right? And, again, I don't know, it seems like they don't do the photos there very often, clearly, because they had to redo them so many times. So she ended up, like, turning the white screen because the lighting, I don't know what was going on, man. The lighting wasn't correct. So she turned the thing and tried to retake the picture at a different angle. But the same issue happened. The same issue happened. There was still that glare at the top of the photo. So I got a refund for my photos. And then she recommends that I go somewhere else to get the photos done. And this was all on the day I went out to get my, the day I went out to apply for my passport. So she recommends I go somewhere else. It was an actual photo lab. So I go to the photo lab. And again, this sounds like it can't be real, but it is. So I go to the photo lab and there's two guys there, right? So the first guy takes my photo and I forget exactly what the issue was with this one, but for some reason he couldn't get it like centered properly or something. So then the other guy had to do it. This guy got it done correctly. He did it correctly. So he took my photo and it looked way better. By the way, the photo that I got at the photo lab compared to the drugstore, way better, right? So I leave the photo lab with the photo. And then I go back to Service Canada to actually apply for my passport. Mr. Dill, welcome in. Thank you for the 19 months of membership. Emilio and Isaac, welcome in. Hope you're doing well as well. And yeah, so I go back to Service Canada and I apply for the passport. It was pretty, I didn't have to wait very long. I think I only waited for like maybe a half hour, 45 minutes. It wasn't that bad. So you know, waking up early, it was worth it. So I go in and I apply for my passport and that was basically it. That was basically it, right? So Cobra, welcome in. Thank you for the 32 months of membership. I appreciate that. And yes, you just got gifted by Ash, Mr. Dill. Hope you have a fun trip. Thank you so much, Cobra. I appreciate it. But yeah, so I go there, I apply for the passport, and me being the king of overthinking that I am, I leave there and I'm thinking like, just, oh, what if it doesn't go well? What if they don't accept it? What if they don't accept the photos? Whatever. You guys know me. I am the king of overthinking, right? So what happened was, so they gave me a tracking number for the passport. So I checked it. I believe it was like 2 weeks later. I checked it and it said it was in transit. I'm just like, what? How is it in transit? So in my mind, I'm thinking, well, this can't be the passport, right? There's no way. It's only been like 2 weeks. That can't be the passport. First, I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was. So for some reason, I thought it was the application form. Because I'm like, this can't be the passport already. That's way too quick. But then, lo and behold, I get an envelope in the mail about a week later. And I open it up. And it's my passport. Still to this day, I don't understand how I got it that fast. No idea. And I remember specifically doing a Suika game stream. And I remember it was Kade. Kade Mario was in the chat. He was saying the same thing that I was saying. We're like, there's no way it's a passport. That's way too fast. He was saying the same thing. I remember this specifically. Because, like, that can't be it. It's way too fast. And yes, the day I showed Karen that, I will never forget that moment. So special how he told me. I'll never forget that. It's like, from the time that I applied to the time I got it, it was like 3 weeks, if that. It was so fast. It was insane. I still don't know how I got it that fast, but I got it. And that was the big one, right? That was the big one. Richard, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Now, just kind of talking about the passport. So something that something I don't like doing is I don't like asking people for favors, right? I hate asking people for anything. But what's really interesting about this is that I actually had to step out of my comfort zone. I had to, because I don't know if it's different in different countries. Maybe it is. But for a Canadian passport, you need to have 2 references. You also need to have what's called a guarantor. So you need to ask people to do that. So I had to ask 2 people to be references. Now, again, in Canada, it's probably different in different countries. I don't know. But in Canada, your references, they can't be family. They don't need to have a passport. And they need to have known you for at least 2 years. I don't know how the heck they know that. But anyways, so I had to ask 2 people to be references. And that's stepping out of my comfort zone because I don't like asking people for anything, right? So there's that. Excuse? Wait, which part? I'm just rambling. I'm just on full-on ramble mode here, but so there's that. Yeah, I don't know how it got here that fast. I have no idea. Within 3 weeks. 3 weeks is very fast. But not looking to get a passport. Yeah, well, like I said, it's I don't know if it's different in different countries, but God, stay hydrated, guys. Stay hydrated. It's the requirements that are boggling. Well, it's because, like, I was talking to my dad about it, and I feel like he told me that I think they're just trying to discourage people from traveling, which I kind of agree with, because the process you have to the process for getting a passport it's ridiculous. It is. But you also have to get a guarantor. So your guarantor has to have a passport. It can be family, but they need to have a passport. Now, luckily for me, I literally have one IRL friend that I see, like, consistently, and luckily for me, they actually had a passport, so I just asked him to be the guarantor. They don't have to do anything special, by the way. Your references, you just need their info. You just need their info. The guarantor needs to sign the back of the photo and the sheet. They don't gotta do anything crazy, but still, that's stepping out of my comfort zone because I don't like asking people for things. So there's that. So, yeah, the passport was the hardest part for me in terms of, like, prep, because it was a crazy process. It took a lot of work. It took a lot of stepping out of my comfort zone, and it was crazy. That was the hardest part of the prep for me. But then after that, it's been kind of smooth sailing. As speak of the devil, here's Kade here. Welcome in. For my US passport, I needed my proof of citizenship, passport photo, verified address. Don't remember doing references when I signed up for one. Oh, really? When did you get your passport, Kade? Because I just got mine in December, so. Had to be a reference for people. Same as UK ones. Let's keep the people in. You got it. Mind if I ask why we all have to get references for passports? Mr. Dill, I'm not sure. Maybe it's just like the same as like jobs. You need references for jobs. I'm sure it's the same idea as that. Just to kind of, because you need proof to like just like prove who you are and your info and stuff like that, I guess. I'd assume it's kind of the same thing as jobs, because like you need references for jobs as well. So that's my guess. Look how brave you are and determined to get this thing. Yeah, it's just like it's so weird, like how much. And again, the crazy thing is, and I'll touch more on this later, I've already stepped out of my comfort zone a bunch, and it's kind of gonna continue. It's kind of gonna continue, as you all know. We ask referees to confirm the customer's photo is a true likeness, countersign their personal details in the passport application. They help us to confirm a customer's identity. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I was asked for references for jobs. I don't know who to reference. Yeah, and again, like for the passport in Canada, you just need, the references need to have known you for 2 years. They can't be family. They don't need a passport though. So I kind of get it. I do. Like they want, it's kind of a good thing that's like that in a way, because they're taking it seriously. So I kind of get it. But again, the process for getting that thing was just ridiculous. For me, it's the same as Grande since I live on the opposite end of Canada. Oh yeah, yeah, that's right, you are. That's the equivalent of you're a robot. So yeah, as far as prep goes, that was the hardest part. Just getting the passport, that was the hardest part. So again, that was in December when I got my passport. So then, basically, once I got my passport, it was like, it felt like a house was lifted off my shoulders. It's like, okay, I can breathe now. I got it. I can actually go. Because literally, without the passport, I can't go. So I was stressing out a lot about that, but I got it nice and early. So, you know, we got that. So January rolls around, and then early January, I forget what day it was exactly, but I actually booked my hotel. So that's been good to go since January. Did that like over 2 months ago already, which is crazy to think about. And something else I did in regards to prep was I drove this was actually fairly recently, February 1st. I drove across the border by myself for the first time ever, and it was easy. It was honestly really easy. Like, you drive up, and they ask you where you're going, how long you're going to be there, and that was it. You show them your passport, and that's it. Then I went through. And I went to Target for the first time ever, yes. And the reason why I did that was just because, like, any little thing that I could do to take the stress, like take more stress off of myself, I was going to do it. So the whole idea of that drive was to just get the feel of going across the border, just see what it's like, and it was pretty easy. Honestly, it was pretty easy. And again, like, I don't know if like different, like there's multiple ways you can get across the border, like different bridges and all that. But the one that I went to, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You just follow the signs, and you're good. It's pretty easy. And coming back across, now something that's kind of odd, I don't understand this, but so I took the same way going there and back. Going there was no toll, but coming back there was a toll. I don't understand that completely, but I don't make the rules. But it was pretty easy, and it went well. So basically since then, it's been smooth sailing. People from most countries require us to have a visa to visit the US, which is a difficult process to get. The visa, yes, I know my credit card works over there, which is huge. That's another reason why I wanted to go over to Target, just to test that out. So that works, that's all good to go. So everything is good to go there. And yeah, I mean, as far as prep goes, like obviously I still need to pack. I'm going to make sure everything is ready to go when I go to sleep tonight. I want tomorrow to be just like a mentally preparing day. Tomorrow's going to be crazy. Tomorrow is going to be nervous wreck grande. I don't want to do anything tomorrow except like gas up the car. That's about it. Not credit card, Visa, visas from the government. Do you mean like a work visa? His Canadian dollars are acceptable here? Are they? Like a green card, gas up the car? Yeah. Wait, did I say something stupid? Let him talk. No, that's good. I don't mind taking a little break here and there, so. I got out a large portion of what I want to talk about already, so that's good. You mean put gas in it? Yeah, gas it up. Whatever, same thing. Fill the car, same thing. Gas it up. Same thing. But, same thing. Yeah, it is. So now, as far as the trip itself goes, this is, I'm gonna do my best to talk about this. Now, again, guys, this is where, this might get tough in a second here. So, again, I feel like a lot of people might just look at this and be like, okay, Grani is going on a 10-hour drive to go see somebody. It's so much more than that, and now I'm going to do my best to put this into words. I'm going to do my absolute best to put this into words and explain how much this means to me and how much I've already stepped out of my comfort zone and how much I'm going to step out of my comfort zone, because we're just getting started. We are just getting started. First off, it's going to be the longest drive of my life by far. By far. The longest drive I've ever done is like 2 hours. So this drive is going to be about 5 times the length. I don't go anywhere. Ever. So that's a pretty big one there. I'm going to be going through 4 states that I've never been to. Staying in a hotel, paying for a hotel on my own. Never done that. Never done that. And the amount of firsts, the amount of firsts on this trip, it's going to be psychotic. Like when I come back and I talk about it, the list is going to be just ridiculous. There's going to be like 50 things on there. Online Fool, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Since you're literally a hop, skip, and a jump across the border, you don't. Assume they mean, did you need to apply for a visa to get into the US from Canada? No. No, I didn't do that. I've seen where people pump up the gas for you. Yeah, some places do. Some places do that. Come back with a country hillbilly accent. Never know. Never know. But, as far as that goes, like the firsts and the records, that's kind of all I have right now. But it's gonna grow a lot. It's gonna grow a lot. So now, this is where it might get hard. This is where it might get hard. Okay. Just a warning, before I get into this part, before I start talking about this section, have these on standby. I think you might want these in a few minutes, because this might get hard. I don't know. Maybe it won't, maybe it will. So, something that might kind of surprise you guys is the amount of people that I need to thank for this. And again, you might be looking at this and be like, well, who do you have to thank? Why do you have to thank people? What are you talking about? But the truth is, there's a lot of people I need to thank. There is. So again, coming back to the passport thing, I needed 2 references for my passport. I'm not going to mention the names because privacy reasons. Kade, thank you for being a member for 7 months. I appreciate that. Be strong. Oh, it's going to get emotional. That is a guarantee. It's going to. Maddie, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. So, again, coming back to the passport, I had to ask 2 people to be my references, right? And if they didn't agree to it, then I couldn't get my passport. So I need to thank the 2 of them. And again, I will not mention their names because privacy reasons, but I need to thank those 2. And my guarantor as well. My guarantor. I wouldn't be able to get my passport without the guarantor. So I also need to thank the person, again, I will not mention the name because privacy reasons, but I wouldn't have been able to get my passport without my guarantor, right? Now, this next one might confuse you guys. But I need to thank all of you guys. Well, you might be wondering, Grande, what are you thanking us for? What the heck do we have to do with all this? I'm thanking you guys because you have given me so much confidence over the years. If you guys didn't give me the confidence that I've acquired in the past, whatever it is, 4 years, then I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't. And I know that might sound stupid. It's like, well, how the heck what do we have to do with your trip to Tennessee? But it's true. Because you guys have given me a ton of confidence, and I never take that for granted. So I know this might sound really weird, but if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be going down there. I wouldn't. And I can't say thank you enough. I literally can't. So just from the bottom of my heart, guys, thank you all so much. Again, I know that probably makes no sense, like what do we have to do with your trip? But you do. You absolutely do. So just thank you guys. So the next one is my parents. Obviously, my parents. Literally nothing, I don't even know where I'd be without my parents. I mean, heck. I got this tattoo for a reason. Their names, their birthdays, it's there for a reason. Without them, I don't even know where I'd be in life. They have both helped me out a ton with this whole process. My mom actually gave me something very recently that's going to help me a lot with the trip. I'm not going to say what it is because reasons, but she actually gave me something not that long ago that's going to help me a lot with my trip. And they've been helping out not just with the trip. I mean, I love both of them to death always. Again, why else would I have a tattoo of their names on my arm? So again, like I gotta make sure I thank them, obviously. But these next two are gonna be hard. Okay, so where is it? Where is it in my notes? Also, are my updates still going? Yep, still going. That's fine. Where is the thing in my notes? I lost it. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I got it. So, you know how I was talking about November? You know how I was talking about the most magical stream of my life? I'm not exaggerating. That stream was the most magical stream of my life. And I was watching it back today. I was watching back the moment. And guys, you need to go back and check that out. I don't know if I'm not going to ask my mods to do anything, obviously, but feel free to post a link to that stream if you want to. Definitely no pressure. But go back and watch the moment. It's like a fairy tale. It is like a fairy tale. So basically, if you guys don't know what happened, November 21st, this was last year, I was doing a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizer with Hawk of Kings. Newsflash, I didn't really play the game at all. But what happened was, we were in VC, and out of absolutely nowhere, Karen joins VC. I did not know this was happening. I know, the webcam sucks, it's so bad. So again, out of nowhere, Karen joins VC. I did not know this was going to happen. No idea. So she joins VC. I thought she was just there to hang out. I literally thought she was just there to hang out. Right? It's not the PC gift. That's something separate. So she joins VC and it's like, okay, cool. I'm here with my two favorite people, basically. And, this is great. So we start talking about stuff, and this was keep in mind this was November 21st, so it's right around Christmas time. So Hawk asks everyone, what does everyone want for Christmas? And again, this feels like a fairy tale, but it's there. If you want to go watch it, it's there. It feels like it's a fairy tale. Can't be real, but it is. So he asked everyone what we all want for Christmas, and I forget who went first. Did I go first or did Hawk go first? I don't remember. I know Karen was last. I don't remember, but the point is, I said some generic reason. I don't even know what the heck. It was some stupid generic reason, just like, yeah, I don't need anything in life. I'm happy with what I got, whatever. It was some generic answer, right? And then Hawk said something about wanting to help out his friends and all that, like people he's close to. You, me, okay, I was first. That's what I thought. Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah, so Hawk says something about wanting to help out his friends and people he cares about, which is, obviously, that's great, right? That's amazing. But then Karen goes last. And she said the one thing that she wants for Christmas is to see her brother next year, which is me. And, at that point, I thought maybe there was a chance, because keep in mind, at this point, I wasn't in the position to be able to go down at this point, right? So we all said what we wanted for Christmas, and then a few minutes later, I said something like, yeah, I would love to go down and see her someday, but now it's just not the time. I'm not able to. And I'm not even kidding. Less than 1 minute later, Hawk of Kings did the unthinkable. He did the most insane thing that has ever happened in a live stream. And he donated $400. If you want to see my reaction to that, go back and look. As soon as I saw that 400 pop up, I knew that this was real. Because going back to what I said earlier, the big thing was hotel cost. I wasn't able to afford a hotel, but with that money, I was set. Not tearing up yet, but I know I will. And again, as soon as I saw that 400 pop up on the screen, I knew that this was going to happen. I knew it was real and it was legit. And that's kind of when the prep started. So when I started the countdown, it was at 116 days. We're at 2 now. We're at 2. And I remember saying this back in November. I was like, it's gonna fly by. We're gonna be here before we know it. And here we are. We're in the week of. Light Blue Yoshi fan, welcome in. Attacking Blind, welcome in. Hope we're doing well. How's Grande? Well, I'm keeping it together pretty good for the most part so far. But the hard part's coming up. Duckstar, welcome in. Hope we're doing well. Yeah, and like, legit, this trip would not be possible without Hawk. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. It was all planned. That's the funny thing too. It was planned. I didn't know about it, but it was planned. It's just, and again, if you go back and watch the stream, it's like the timing of what we said and what happened. It's crazy. It seems like it can't be real. But it is, because it's there. Like, it's there forever. And, you broke so hard. That was the closest I've ever been to passing out. I actually thought I was going to pass out. It was, and I know I had my stupid bad webcam back then, which kind of sucks, but holding it together for not long. Karen, the hardest part's coming up. The hardest part is yet to come. Go to Gatlinburg Strip Mall. They have stores. Well, I'm not gonna say where I'm gonna be exactly for obvious reasons, but yeah, it's gonna be Tennessee, obviously. Manstan, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Final stream. Yep. Left a timestamp on the stream. Yeah, I saw your comment. Yeah, I see it. So, gonna take a bit of a breather here, just for a minute, because this next part, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough, because you might notice there's a certain somebody I have not talked about too much yet. Saving that for the end for a reason. We're already past an hour, by the way. Lagging because my internet's being stupid. Is my computer still doing updates? It is. That's fine. A certain somebody. Okay. Just want to collect myself here because this is going to get emotional. That's a guarantee. Okay. Cough hack. Oh, man. How do I want to go about doing this? We're just going to do it. We're just going to do it. This is when you might want the tissues. This is when you really might want the tissues. Okay. So, as you guys know, I don't have very many friends. I don't. I don't have a lot of close friends. I don't have a lot of close friends that I can just simply go out and hang out with, right? So, March 18th, 2022. Surprise, surprise, I'm talking about Karen right now, if you didn't know. So, March 18th, 2022, I met Karen on her stream on a raid that probably shouldn't have happened. It probably shouldn't have happened. I will not go into details about it, but it probably shouldn't have happened. But that's how I met Karen. And, you know, see, the thing is, like, for me personally, whenever I meet somebody for the first time on a raid, it's just like, okay, it's nice to meet you. You don't know if you'll see them again, right? You never know. At least for me, it's like that. You don't know if you're going to see them again. You don't know if you're going to talk to them again, right? So I go into her stream. It was during her 500 sub special. That's when I met her. March 18th, 2022. Note the date. Note the date. Yeah, think about that for a second. Again, it was on a raid that probably shouldn't have happened. Again, not going to go into detail about it. Heading out now, Hawk. No worries. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. Hope you have a good night. So, there's that. So, then what happened, I forgot to write down the date for this, but then Karen actually came into my stream for the first time. I remember it was Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I forget the day. I didn't write down the day. I probably should have. But it was like maybe 2-3 weeks after I met her. She came into my stream for the first time ever, and I thought, okay, that's pretty cool. Because again, maybe it's just me, but whenever I go into somebody's stream for the first time on a raid, I don't know if I'm ever going to talk to them again. I don't know if I'll ever see them again. But the thing is, I didn't even imply that I was a content creator when I went to her stream. So it's like, I don't even know how she found out about me, that I was a content creator. That I don't know, actually. That's a good question. I do believe Karen is lurking right now. But if you know, let me know, because I'm not even sure how you found out about that in the first place. But anyways, she came into my stream for the first time ever, and just something very interesting happened when she came in. And I really don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. But, even though we just met each other, just for some reason, somehow, just my gut and my heart was telling me that we were going to be good friends. I don't know what it was, but something was telling me we were going to be good friends someday. I really can't explain it. I really don't. So, eventually, we ended up getting closer, right? And we ended up doing our first live stream. I forgot to write down the date for this as well, but it was Smash Bros. Ultimate. We did our first collab together, right? And that was kind of how I feel like that's when it really began. Like, it really began. So since then we've done many collabs, obviously, but that was our first one. It was Smash Bros. Ultimate. So basically 2022 was what built the foundation of our friendship. But in July 2022, it was actually the day of my birthday. Not even kidding, it was the day of my birthday. This is a real standout moment for me because something happened again. The day of my birthday, July 7th. Something happened with a former member in the community, and they've been gone ever since. I will not reveal the details about it because it is personal, but Karen was there for me. She was there for me, and that was the moment, that was the first defining moment that I saw from Karen. Like, wow, she actually cares about me. She really cares about me. This is in July 2022. That was that was the first defining moment where it's like, okay, wow, she actually really cares about me. I think I can trust her, right? Again, this is in 2022. So now, staying in 2022, did my music pause? Yes, it did. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now, staying in 2022. At the end of 2022, I had a very bad fallout with somebody who I was close to for a long time, and I actually went public about it. It's, again, not going to go into detail about it, not going into detail. I had a very, very bad fallout. It was bad. It was pretty bad. It got to the point where I started saying some pretty harsh things about myself. Again, I will not go into detail about it, but again, guess who was there for me? It was Karen. She was there for me again, right? So that was hard. That was very hard on me. So then 2023 rolls around, and my first collab of the year was with Karen. First collab of the year was with Karen. That was her first podcast. It was her first podcast, and it was my first ever mod takeover stream. So a little fun fact there. I know I was the first ever guest on Don't Be a Karen. It's like, I feel so honored. But no, seriously. Again, the first collab of 2023 was with each other. So also stay hydrated, guys. Okay. Please don't. I know who you're referring to. I know who too, but my mouth. Yeah. I watched back some of the podcasts talk so different to each other back then. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, we weren't even calling each other by our first name. Like, we were saying Grande and Goth. Or Fairy. No, I think I was saying Fairy. It's funny to think about. It really is. Now, at the beginning of 2023, I would say our friends, in terms of our friendship, I would say we were close friends. We were pretty good friends, right? At the beginning of 2023, I would say that. Now, 2023 was a magical year in terms of our friendship. Because here's the thing. As a wise friend of mine once said, it can be very easy to leave when things are tough. That kind of got proven last year to me, because there were a lot of down moments last year for me. As some of you guys might know, and a lot of people left. That's just the truth, and that's just the truth. I can't lie about that. But we both dealt with a lot of ups and downs last year for many different reasons, right? But here's the thing: we were there for each other throughout everything. When we were upset, we were there for each other. When we were happy, we were there for each other. And I don't have that with anyone else. I've never had that with anyone else. Like, I talk to her every single day. There are people that I talk to every day, but it's nothing like what I have with her. It's not even close. She wants to see me every single day. Every single day. She compliments me every single day. I don't have that with anyone else. Like, it's The thing that makes it so special is the fact that I know she is doing it because she genuinely cares about me. And I know she means it because she doesn't ask me for favors. Again, don't get me wrong, if she needed anything, I would do it in a heartbeat if I could. Don't get me wrong. But she never asked me for favors ever. Never. Not once. But again, don't get me wrong, if I could do it for her, obviously I would do it. But again, the point is, she talks to me every single day and we just, for hours. Hours. Video calls. Hours. And it's like, it feels like it can't be real, but it is. I don't know what I did to deserve her. I honestly don't. So, staying in 2023 now, I want to come to October a little bit. So, basically, when October of last year started, we were pretty good friends. Like, she was one of my best friends at that point, I would say. But October, I would say, was the defining month in terms of our bond. That was when, basically, here, without going into too much detail, October was a rough month for me. Now, funny enough, looking back at this month, what happened during that month was actually not as severe as I originally thought it was, looking back at it now, but that's beside the point. The point is, October was a rough month for me, right? And there was one point in time where I didn't want to talk to anybody except for Karen. Literally. I didn't want to talk to... I'm not even kidding. I know this is going to sound horrible, but I was sitting in my room. My door closed. I was off social media. I was only talking to Karen. That's it. I know it sounds horrible, but that's just what my heart was telling me to do. I know it sounds bad, but hey, when I go through hard moments, my brain does stupid things. So, again, there was a point in time where I only wanted to talk to her and nobody else. I know it sounds bad, but I did. And basically, coming out of that moment, basically October was when we found out we were soulmates. We were bestie soulmates. And it was legit. It was legit. And I can't make it up. So, staying in October, while that was all going on, so in October, again, I went through a hard moment. I ended up taking another extended break from YouTube and all that. While on my break, Karen asked me for my address. I'm like, why the heck do you want my address? I know why she wanted it, but I was like, why? Like, I know why she wanted it, but I still asked why. Many of you guys probably remember this. So she asked me for my address because she wanted to send me a package. Still to this day, this is the only time anyone has ever sent me a package. There's a reason for that. Number one, I don't want people sending me things. You'll never see me have a P.O. box or any of that. Never. Just to make that clear. But she sent me a package, and I opened it on stream. And that was, you can find that. It's still live. That was on November 6th. November 6th, when I played Suika game for the first time ever. That was when I opened her package. And it wasn't... There was nothing in there that was, like, super crazy expensive, but it was more heartfelt. It was more heartfelt, and again, it was just, I mean, hey, this is one of them right here. like this thing, this is gonna sound really stupid, but I keep this thing right beside me. It sits right beside my computer for good luck. I know it sounds stupid, but he sits there, okay, you're not gonna sit there, that's fine. But, yeah, he sits there every single day for good luck. And I love that thing. And then she also gave me some popcorners, which at the time she sent me, I didn't realize we actually have them around here. And now I'm addicted to them because of that. And funny enough, wait. Got some right here. Spicy cheddar. But, yeah, you can thank Karen for my addiction to popcorners now. Jigglypuff, way to be cooperative. No, I know. Totally get it, means a lot. Yeah, so there was that. There was also a bag of mini Reese's Cups, because she knows that Reese's is my favorite. But then she also sent me a card. She sent me a card. A card. With her writing in it. And that was probably the most special part about it. And I'm never getting rid of that card. It's sitting up. I know exactly where it is. I'm looking at it right now. She sent me a card. And that was just, it's like, is this real? Like, again, after I ended that stream and opened the package, I was like, is this real? Like, is Karen real? Because, like, it felt like it's way too good to be true. But it is. It is. And, it's just so crazy to think about, looking back at it now. Karen converted you. She did. She literally did. Do I need them too so I can also join the addiction? They are very addictive, just a warning. Super Jake, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. My update's still going. Yep. Stupid updates. That's fine. But, can I say this without getting emotional? I don't know. But I'm gonna try. So, as I mentioned earlier, March 18th, 2022 was the day that I met Karen on a raid that shouldn't have happened. And now here we are, 2 years later. March 18th, 2024 is the day I'll be leaving Tennessee and I will be seeing her. If you would have asked me 2 years ago, do you think you're gonna meet her? No. No. Because again, going back to what I said earlier, when you meet somebody, when you meet a streamer, you don't even know if you're gonna see them again. You don't know if you'll even talk to them again. Like, it's just, we're seeing each other in 3 days. And I can't believe it. I literally can't believe it. And the fact that the thing is, I'm going on a 10-hour drive. Something I've never done. Going back to what I said earlier, my longest drive ever was 2 hours. $10-hour drive. That is not something I do for anyone. Like, it's just, I'm still kind of surprised at how much I'm willing to step out of my comfort zone. And again, it's only gonna increase. Like, I hadn't even left yet. Now, obviously, I am terrified for the drive. I'm terrified, but I'm excited. If you would have asked me 2 years ago if I was going to drive 10 hours anywhere, I would have said you're crazy. I would have looked at you like you were crazy. I was like, God, no. Not a chance. Kelsey, welcome in. Hope we're doing well. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Like, the best way I can explain this, Karen makes me feel amazing. She makes me feel amazing. And again, I know I say it all the time, but I talk to her daily. She doesn't get tired of me ever, which is crazy. It's just, I don't know how she does it. 24/7, every single hour of the day, every single day. Again, video calls for hours, and it's just two friends who love each other, and two friends who just genuinely love talking to each other. Somehow I'm not too emotional right now. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like it might hit me soon though. Like in a couple days. But because of Karen, I've stepped out. It's because of her, obviously. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even be going down. Like, I've stepped out of my comfort zone so much, and I feel amazing because of her. And I don't know what if I'll ever be able to do anything to repay her fully for what she's done for me. When she has such a busy life. She has such a busy life. And the thing is, guys, like, when I say something about somebody, I'm not just like, oh, so-and-so is amazing because stuff. Like, I have facts to back it up. I have facts to back it up. Karen is a gem. She is an absolute gem. Again, Karen has essentially 3 different jobs. She is a wife. She is a mother. She is also a content creator, and she has her own community. On top of that, she also talks to other people every single day, and she's there for other people every single day. And the amount of time that she is able to make for little old me is insane. I don't know how she does it. I do not know how she does it. I don't know. I know I couldn't do it. Seriously. And I know some things. We'll just say that. I know some things. I don't even care, man. I don't care if this is my stream. I don't care if it's public. I'm gonna say it anyways. I don't care. I know that some people have said some things to Karen, or about Karen, that have not made her feel too great about herself. They need a reality check. Because I don't know what the heck you're looking at. Because the girl that I see is so beautiful. She is so talented. She is so loving. So caring. And she is perfect to me. I would not change a thing about her. Minus the distance. The distance is the only thing I'd change about her. Again, I don't care. I'm just speaking facts. And funny enough, she went live, I believe it was last week. I forget what day it was. My brain's having a hard time remembering things. But she was live. And some stuff happened in her chat. And I went off. I went off in her chat. Because I was protecting her. Because again, there was stuff happening in her chat. I didn't care. And I'm never like that. You guys know me. I'm never like that. But when it comes to her, I don't care. I'll do it. Nope, don't care. I don't care. I'll make sure nobody ever hurts her. I don't even care. She means way too much to me. I'm gonna make sure nobody ever hurts her. Because she is my Care Bear. Nothing's ever gonna change that. That felt good to say, not gonna lie. You got each other's backs. We do. We do. Also, Rolanda, Archer, I think I missed somebody else. Fireboy, welcome in. Hope you're doing well, guys. My computer is still doing updates. being slow. Is it? Yeah, it's still going. Ah, whatever. It's fine. Okay. Your guys' friendship is so amazing. It's... Again, it feels like... It feels like it can't be real, but it is. Computer would have to update like right now. I know it started like literally like 15 minutes before I started. I thought about starting late, but I was like, no, I'm doing this. I don't even care. I'm doing it now. But yeah, that's it. Never seen Angie rhyme before. That was... No, I've never done that before in a chat, Savannah. I've never done that. I've never talked like that in somebody's chat before. Because it's like... Just, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Like, what? How could somebody hate on Karen? It just doesn't make sense. How? Why? Oh, wait, I know. Jealousy. Because she's amazing and she's beautiful. What other reason is there? Like, there's no reason... There's no reason to hate on her. Like, legit. We all have people jealous of us. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it's, the whole jealousy thing, like, I don't know, like, I've been jealous of people before. And, you know, for reasons. But... Like, I would never, like, try to hurt somebody for any reason. Again, jealousy, I know jealousy can make people do some crazy things, I know that. Insecurities too, yeah, it's another thing, definitely. You're the amazing one who continues to carry me through my crap. Well, again, Karen, just, you're the best. You're literally the best. I think that's it. I kept it together pretty good. That's pretty much it. I wish I could seen that stream. Which one? The one where I was getting mad? Oh, wow. We've all felt jealous at one point or another. It's the people who decide to stoop so low that needed to take a step back and really get a grip. Yeah, again, it's just like jealousy can make people do some crazy things. So, people who are insecure about themselves will most likely pick on someone who are more secure about themselves but wanted to make them question themselves. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's just, And the thing is, like, that's why I don't judge, right? Because, like, if I see somebody, like, just for an example, let's say I see somebody who's jealous about somebody else and they're saying things about them to try to bring them down or whatever, I don't judge. Again, what happened in that chat, that's the first and only time I've ever done that, just because I just wasn't having it that day. But, that's why I don't judge, right? Because you never know what somebody might be going through. That's why you'll never see me judge anyone for any reason, but eventually there is a line that needs to be drawn. You know, people can go a bit too far sometimes. They do it with things like copyright claims too. Oh yeah, well, claims are usually okay for the most part. That was justified. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe I did overdo it a little bit, but I don't regret anything I said that day. I don't. Nope. Let's see, people... Oh, I already read that. Best brother ever, best sister ever. Most definitely justified. Much respect to you. I appreciate it, Rob. I do. My friend Gracelyn just got married. Oh, that's awesome, Rolanda. Congrats to your friend Gracelyn. Spudlings. Oh my god. Are you kidding? What? What? My body just went numb completely. You know, what's funny about this, this actually kind of reminds me of something I want to mention. My body's numb. It's just instantly numb. Instantly numb. Michael G. We'll let the alert play out. Michael G. With the first super chat on a live stream, might I add. And it's a big one. A $50 super sticker. That's a sticker, right? No, it's a super chat. What am I saying? It's a super chat. What am I saying? My body is just numb. Have a great trip. Enjoy. Part of a tank of gas on me. Okay, the thing that actually reminds me of something I want to talk about. Michael, thank you so much for the $50. What the heck? What the heck? What in the world? My body's just numb. I don't know how I'm keeping it together this well. Jeez, I don't even know. I think my brain is in outer space. What the heck? Rain and James, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. He got you enough for a tank of... Okay, so something... My Brian, yeah. So something I do want to mention about what just happened in the chat. Just to make it very clear, guys. For the past, I would say 2 months, 3 months. We'll say 3 months. For the past 3 months, I have known that I am in a good position financially to go on this trip. Obviously, because if I didn't think I was okay, then I wouldn't go. So just to make that very clear, I am in a good position financially. But some of you guys have been so insanely generous over the past month or so, and it just... That's something I can't put into words right there, because like, it just, again, I'm okay financially, I am. Just to make that very clear, I'm good financially. But every little bit you guys have given me, basically since I got my passport, it's helping me ease... It's helping ease the tension and the nerves of going down, because it's a long drive. It's 10 hours. Probably closer to 10 and a half. And every little bit you guys have given me the past month, it helps. It helps a lot. But again, some of you guys have gone so far and above and beyond, it's crazy. So just thank you. I can't say thank you enough, honestly. Again, Michael, thank you so much for the $50. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. My goodness. Can I have the talking stick? Yes, you can, Karen. Always. Wow. The talking stick. Oh god, what's this? Can I read this without tearing up? Oh my god. What is happening? Rain, thank you so much. Say $2. I appreciate that. It ain't a tank of gas, but here's... No, honestly, every little bit helps. It does. And even just without the trip aside, just in general, like, every little bit helps. Because at the end of the day, it goes into my content at some point. So every little bit does help. It does. Okay, now what did Karen say? Can I read this without tearing up? When I made that Christmas wish, I never had hopes it would come true or be real. It's 3 days away. The fact I'll be hugging my brother in my arms, it is going to be embedded in my brain forever. Every second of the time he's here will be precious because I legit love him so much. He's my family forever in my light. You know what's funny? The real breaking has yet to begin. Because I know how my brain works. I know how my body works. See, I'm the kind of person that can keep it together until the actual moment happens. I know I'm going to be a wreck on Thursday and obviously Friday. By the way, guys, if you're unaware, when we meet, it's going to be recorded. I can usually do a pretty good job of keeping it together until it actually happens. But yes, Thursday and Friday, I'm going to be a wreck. But yes, it's going to be recorded. Almost got him. Cosmic Flare, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. So Jingu with the 12 months of membership. I appreciate that. The 1-year badge. I appreciate that. Holy smokes. Let me go heart the things. Heart the things. I didn't do it yet. There we go. Oh boy. Man. I did keep it together pretty good for the most part, though. Maddie with the 6 months of membership. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Well, you've been here for a while, but I do hope you're doing well. I love your channel, and you hope you have a great trip. Thank you so much, Maddie. I appreciate that. Can't believe your trip is only in 2 more days. Oh, so Jingo, it's less than 2 days, technically. It's less than 2 days. Oh my god. What the heck, man? Cobra with the $5 super chat. Just a little something for you, Grande, and I wish you well on your trip and arrive safely. Thank you so much for that, Cobra. I appreciate that. Oh, man. The moment I step out of the car and lock eyes... No. No. Run to my most favorite person on the planet. I'll be gone. Sob, finally. No, you know what? I'm being strong. I'm going to keep it all in till the day of. I'm being strong. Strong Grande. And then on Thursday, or not Thursday, well, Thursday too, but Friday it's going to all come out. Friday's going to be a mess. Luna, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. You guys bring some snapshots. Something else I need to do. I need to try to free up some room on my phone because I feel like I'm gonna need it. Weeping Grande? Well, it's in general, like, I can keep it together pretty good for the most part until it actually happens. Trust, Friday, dude, I can't even. Rob Gamer with the 1 month of membership. I appreciate that. Wishing you and Karen the best time. Honestly, thank you so much, guys. Just the fact that it means a lot. The fact that a lot of you guys are so supportive about it, because, like, this is something, like, I've been counting down this trip for 4 months. It's been about 4 months. And, again, that Tennessee trip, this is the last time you're going to see that on the layout. Which is so crazy to say. Driving all the way to USA. Which phone still had the micro SD expansion? Yeah, they don't have that anymore, do they? Aaron Sedillo, welcome in. Hope we're doing well. You mean when we sob holding on to each other? Hey, what is it, Karen? Again, I kept it together pretty good for the most part. We're coming up on 2 hours. Holy. Holy, holy. But yeah, as far as the trip goes, I'm basically, I mean, I'm not fully packed. Are you joking? You're joking. What is this? Savannah, what the heck? That reminds me, I need to post my member 2 or level 2 member shout out thing. I can't even speak right now. Savannah, thank you so much for upgrading your membership for to level 2 Ultra Beast. What the heck? What the heck is that? Yeah, we got 2 of them in the chat now. Thank you so much, that Savannah. My goodness, what the heck? That is not something you see very often. What in the world? I don't even know what's happening. What is happening? Currently not doing well. Oh, I hope you're okay, Luna. I'm sorry to hear that. You can definitely send me a DM if you want to talk about it. Speaking of DMs, guys, I'll say it now, but I'm gonna make an announcement in my server and also on my community tab tomorrow. I think if it wasn't obvious enough, starting tomorrow, especially starting on Thursday, I'm gonna be off social media quite a bit, obviously, when I'm gone. If that wasn't obvious already, but I'll make sure I make an announcement about that tomorrow. But yeah, probably obvious, but gonna make the banana rot. Maybe. Are the updates still going? My computer needs to be restarted. I'll make sure I do that. Oh, wow. What the woolly world? It's pain and my stomach is acting up. Oh, you're just sick, Luna? I hope you feel better soon. I'm sorry to hear that, Luna. Do the morning messages, positive messages in the server. Whoa. I do appreciate that, Armchair. So I wanted to do that because, first off, I have been thinking about that for quite a while now. You deserve it so much. You're an amazing human being, and I can't believe that the time for you to go down and your sister is finally here. You two are such good siblings, and you are so protective of your sister. You're amazing, and I hope you never change. Savannah, thank you so much, honestly. You're amazing. Like, seriously. I appreciate that. You'll be alright. I hope you are, Luna. Definitely make sure you get some rest. Oh, alright. I think that's pretty much it. Honestly, I kept it together for the most part. I think that's pretty much it. Cries more. Oh no. Hey, what's up, Karen? We're not going to be ending the stream yet because there is some content related stuff. Gonna stop anywhere? Oh yeah, trust me, guys. Like, see, the thing is, when it comes to being an overthinker can be a good thing, because I have thought about literally every possible thing you can think of. I've got planned stops, I've got backup stops, I know exactly where I'm getting gas, I know exactly where I'm going for food, I got everything. I've got everything listed. So obviously I'm not going to drive 10 hours straight without stopping. That'd be insane. I don't even know if it's possible. Would that be possible without getting gas? Probably not. But it's, the thing is, like, the thing that's so interesting about this is that, like, if you would have asked me, like, if I was gonna do this 2 years ago, I would have said no. Like, I would have been terrified. But it's like, I'm still terrified to do it, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm genuinely looking forward to it. Again, yeah, I'm scared to do it. That's terrifying, obviously, but I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a challenge, and I'm ready for all of it. Pink Dungeon is here. Welcome in, Pink. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yes, definitely make sure you check out all the amazing content creators here. Pink Dungeon is one of them. Being an overthinker can be a curse. Oh, I know, but it can also be a good thing. Because if you're like me, you overthink, you think about every possible scenario of everything. So, yeah, like I've got backups for backups. Like, I'm good. I've got everything. We're good. We are good. And something else worthy of noting is the car that I drive. It's never had any serious issues. My dad said it should be fine. It should be fine. There shouldn't be anything to worry about. It should be good to go. And it's not a very old car. We've had it for a little over 6 years. So it's not that old. 6 years? Yeah, because we got it in December 2017. So yeah, a little over 6 years. No, you're a doof. Oh, wow. What car do you have again? It's a Kia Rio. I drive a Kia Rio. Watch your car all of a sudden. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Hopefully not. But if it does, I am prepared. Trust me, I have thought of everything. I got everything covered. God forbid that happens. I've got everything covered. We'll be fine. It should be. It should be. That's why he's the GOAT. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I've basically said everything I want to. Pretty sure. Cancers, for those who don't know, are big overthinkers. Well, I know I am. Oh yeah, you are as well, Aslo. That's right. Yeah, July birthday. That's right. Grande MVP? No, it's you guys. You guys are gonna have a blast. Oh my god. Actually, Karen, can I say the thing that's happening after I get back from the trip? Or is that a secret? You know, the thing that we're gonna do? I don't know if it's a secret or not. We all have July birthdays. Yes, everyone's born in July. I don't know if I can say what it is yet. I'm a May birthday. Yep, I do remember that. I do remember that. Not me. We're just talking about birthdays now. Yeah, I think that's basically it though. We are almost at 2 hours. May birthday, not me. All the birthdays. But yeah, mine is very easy to remember. July 7th, 7/7. I know, super easy, right? But yeah, I think that's basically it. Now, one last thing I want to talk about. I mean, if it wasn't obvious, as far as future content, you might notice I didn't upload a video yesterday. Like normally I would have had a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Inside Drift Challenge video up yesterday. Obviously, there's not going to be any more content on the channel till next week. Probably not till Wednesday, because I'm going to assume I'm going to want a full day to just recuperate and kind of relax. So, again, I leave on Thursday in 2 days. And I'm going to be gone till Monday. Monday is when I drive back. I'll be getting home late Monday. Technically Tuesday, probably, depending on... Well, no, I don't know. If it's late enough, then it'll be Tuesday, technically. But Monday is when I drive back. So Tuesday is going to be the full day to just kind of rest and recuperate. So there's probably not going to be any more content until Wednesday next week. So I just want to throw that out there. Birthday was passed on December 12th, 2023. What? That would mean you're 3 months old. Podcast. That's what I was saying earlier, Karen. Like, is that a secret? I don't know if I can talk about that. Karen will want to stay longer. This is where you need to do premieres. Oh, yeah, I mean, I could, but it's fine. I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. I can talk about it. I just want to make sure. I don't know if it's a secret right now or not. I think he's coming home. That was last year. You can talk about it. Okay, well, I don't know what day it's gonna be. Premieres are annoying. I don't mind them. What the pack, welcome in, hope you're doing well. Had to step away for a minute. Have you a bunch of videos scheduled? No. So I don't do premieres. The only time I do a premiere is if it's like a special video. I basically just want this to be like a getaway. And something else I'll be doing as well is I'm gonna have notifications turned off completely for a lot of things like Discord, YouTube, probably Twitter. I'm not gonna have them turned off for everything for obvious reasons, but I just want to like get away from everything for a while, like just really get away from it. I think it's gonna do me a lot of good, and obviously, especially during the drive, I don't want any distractions because I need to focus. But yeah, like I'm not too worried about not having content out for a week. That's fine. I don't mind that. Keeps content out for the channel for when a content creator is gone. Yeah, it can, and maybe I should, but it's that's okay though, not a big deal. Let's see, the mods and I will handle the server, so don't worry. Oh, I appreciate it, just I don't want to put too much pressure on you guys. You already do so much for me, so. For vacations, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Yeah, for me, I just turn off notifications for everything. Like, if I really don't want to check my phone. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry, I'll be busy hanging with this super awesome person. Oh, man, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I don't know how I'm gonna sleep tomorrow night, but I'm gonna try. I don't know how I'm going to. But, Doge, welcome in, hope we're doing well. But as Karen mentioned earlier, I mean, surprise, surprise, we're going to be doing a podcast when I come back. So I don't know if I'll do it on my channel or it might just be on her channel. We hadn't really thought about that yet. But yeah, when I come back, I think we're going to have a few things to talk about. I think that's safe to say. But like it's just now that I'm sitting here like 2 days out and just really looking back and just like realizing, wow, I'm leaving in 2 days. Like it's just, I'm looking forward to it again. I'm terrified obviously, but I'm looking forward to it. And still, there are some details that are yet to be revealed about the trip. But that'll become clear soon enough. Some things are still a bit of a secret. It'll be clear soon enough. It's my opinion, I'm allowed to have it. Oh, you're good, Eagle. You're good. No worries. Have fun for me while you're there too. I appreciate it, Eslo. That's gonna be so crazy. But yeah, I think that's basically it, I think. About 2 hours. Not bad, I kept it together pretty good, for the most part. So, I just want to double check my notes, make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. No, that's basically it. Can't wait to see you in 3 days. That's not a lot, is it? 3 days. 72 hours. Actually less than that. But who's keeping track, right? Not me. Not me that has 3 countdowns going. No, totally, right? Definitely not keeping track of the hours. If you want to get really specific, it's like, what, 68 hours? 3 countdowns. I do, because there's the one on my layout, there's one on my wall right here, and there's one on my phone. So yeah, 3 countdowns. I know, I'm crazy. But yeah, I think that's it. I do believe that is it. Dedication. Alright. So, I think that's pretty much it. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, guys. So, and then I can go go do these stupid updates before I leave. Alright, let us go flip over to the ending screen here. Better stream 24/7 or else. Alright, so we have some shoutouts we need to give, obviously. A couple of pretty big ones too. Okay, so coming over to the fan funding chats. We had the 10 gifted memberships from Ash. We had the 19 months of membership from Mr. Dill, the 32 months of membership from Cobra, 7 months of membership from Kade, and then the $50 super sticker from Michael G. That was just insane. We also had the $2 super chat from Rain, Sajinga with the 12 months of membership, Maddie with the 6 months of membership, Cobra again with a $5 super chat, Rob Gamer with the 1 month of membership, and Savannah for upgrading to a level 2 Ultra Beast. So some pretty huge shoutouts in there. So we can definitely go on a raid. Yes, we are going to go on a raid. If you guys want to stick around for that, you are more than welcome to. I've got to make sure I pick a good one for oh, wait a minute. I think I might already know. Huh. How perfect would this be? I think I might already know. Let me just double check something. How perfect would this be? Yeah, I think we kind of have to, don't we? Is there really any other option? I don't think there is. I feel like this is too perfect. Where is your stream? If I can find it. Where's the redirect? I don't see it. Rating purple right now. Is Savannah live? What? I can't find the redirect though. Well, that's annoying. Why is it not showing up here? Where is it? Can't find it. We'll see you when you get back, and thank you so much, Sebastian. I appreciate it. Sent you a DM. Yeah, I'll check that as soon as I can, Eagle. Zito, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I have nothing for you to raid. You could go raid a past stream. I did not say the thing yet, Karen. Not yet. No, not yet. It's coming soon. So, that's basically it, guys. That is the final stream before literally before the trip of my lifetime. Needless to say, I am very nervous. I am so excited for this opportunity. And again, just thank you all so much. So many of you guys have been so supportive for me throughout this whole process, throughout the whole prep and all that. And I appreciate you guys so much. And again, I know this might sound weird. I said it earlier, and I'll say it again. But thank you. Like, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be going on this trip, because you guys have given me the confidence to just confidence in myself to go out and do something like this. Because remember, I don't have a lot of friends, right? I don't have a lot of friends. I don't go out and do things with people. So this is a huge, enormous deal to me. This is huge. So that's basically it. So just a reminder, guys, there's not going to be any more content until most likely Wednesday next week. Stream schedule, I don't even know if I'll bother having a stream schedule next week. I'm probably not going to bother, but not really worried about that too much right now. I'm just kind of focused on the big day. So basically, pack tonight, make sure we're ready, relax tomorrow, and then it's time to get serious on Thursday. So that's basically it. That is basically it. That is basically it. At least I got the end. Understand, don't worry, enjoy yourselves. Yes, it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be so crazy. So I will mention this as well. Like I said, there is gonna be a podcast. I don't know if Karen and I are both gonna do it on our channels. I don't know, we haven't figured that out yet, but we'll see. So that's basically it. So we do have the target selected. We can take our time because reasons. But so there is a line that I've been waiting to say for 4 months. I'm gonna get the chills when I say this. This might sound silly. It's a reference. Some of you guys might know this. I've been waiting 4 months to say this line. It's definitely not a Nashville party, but one thing's for sure, it is about to be a party in the USA. See you guys later. Alright guys, so as always, do keep in mind that liking and subscribing is not required, but it is greatly appreciated. And please do make sure if you subscribe, do not unsubscribe right away, because that can hurt somebody's channel when you do that, so do keep that in mind. And of course, as always, please do not spam the hashtag, only say it once. So, this is probably not a surprise at all. We are going to be rating somebody who is not live at the moment. Can you guess who it is? You can probably guess who it is. Of course, we are rating Karen right now, guys, aka Gothrock Fairy. I know, surprise, surprise. So, Karen is going live at 7:15 p.m. EST tonight. How do I not rate her? Like, how do I not rate her? I think it's pretty obvious, right? So again, she is not live at the moment. She is going live at 7:15 p.m. EST. So let's do a little pre-stream raid. This is no question. No question. Karen, are you really that surprised? No, I'm listening to you, but I'm still doing it. But anyways, guys, that is it. I will see you guys in a while. But anyways, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for apparently 50 likes on the stream. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? 50 likes on the stream? I just noticed that. Okay. That's absolutely insane. What the heck? That's crazy, guys. So thank you all so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic rest of your week. And I will see you guys in about a week. Take care, everyone.